So another sample size example here. So we got a clinical trial of a new osteoarthritis biologic. Participants are divided into experimental group and control group, which is your placebo, both of size 50. One of the trial endpoints was lower use of rescue medication. So in the experimental group, 14 subjects needed rescue medication at the end of some time during the trial, and then 28 in the control group needed rescue medication. We want to know what sample size is needed to estimate the difference in proportions to within 0.05 with probability 0.95. So 0.05, that is your sampling error. And then 0.95, that is telling us that alpha is equal to 0.05. So this is the sample size formula for difference of proportions because they told us difference of proportions. So we need P1 hat and P2 hat. So let's compute those. So P1 hat is number of successes, quote unquote successes, 14 subjects out of 50 that needed rescue medication, which is 0.28. And then P2 hat was the same for the placebo group, 28 out of 50. And if you divide that, you get 0.56. So, and then our z-value here, we need z 0.005 divided by 2, so 0.25. So let's go ahead and find that first. So we're going to go to the distribution menu. We want inverse norm, 3. Our left area will be 0.975 because 0.025 is to the right. So 1.96. And so this will be 1.96 squared. And then our p hat, 0.28 times 1 minus 0.28 plus our p2, which is 0.56 times 1 minus 0.56. And then we are dividing by the sampling error squared, so that'll be 0.05 squared. So let's go ahead and put that into the calculator. So I'm going to get a horizontal fraction here, alpha y equal enter. And now we've got 1.96, that is squared, times 0.28, and then we need parentheses 1 minus 0.28. Close up our parentheses, plus 0.56, parentheses 1 minus 0.56. Close that up, close up the other parenthesis on the top, go down to the bottom, 0.05, and that gets a square on it. So 688.4. And we always round sample size up, so this will go up to 689. So 689 in each of the experimental group and the control group. And that'll be enough to push this difference in proportions down below 5%, 0.05.